Google Analytics have been adding an awful lot of really interesting new features of late. It's hard to keep up. One that I hadn't spotted until somebody pointed it out today is a new addition to the in-page analytics report. That's the report inside the content section of Google Analytics, which shows you where people are clicking on your site, as you can see here. This is the standard view that's been there for quite a long time. But here's the interesting new thing. Look at this. We click. Let's get rid of these click bubbles. Let's see if that works. Yes, that gets rid of them. Turn on browser size. Now what we're seeing here, just at the edge, is an overlay showing the site, how much of your site, in this case 90%, there's a slider you can control this, 90% of visitors to your site would see. It's perhaps easier if I give this a click so we get a sort of full screen view or a bigger view. So there you can see the width is fine for this particular site, and that's how far down most people can scroll. So that's all kind of interesting, but this is something that I found absolutely fascinating. Look at this menu. What we've got there is visitors to this page. We can also choose visitors to the site, which I would not anticipate is significantly different. But look at this one. Web users. Now the overlay is showing you what most of the people sort of aggregated data from across loads and loads of different websites. And what we can see here is a very, very markedly different shape, which looks to me awfully like it's got the influence of mobile devices, or particularly phones. Look at this, much narrower but rather deep. Completely different. I'm a bit wary of what that is actually showing. It seems, that doesn't actually really seem plausible to me, and I don't think I know that's not quite how that site appears on a mobile browser, but I still think this is a real eye-opener and worth a look. By the way, you may also want to consider this. This changes the alignment of what we might call the viewable area. There's the default center, but this might be very relevant. Put it over to the left, and according to this version, this site would look horrendous on a mobile device. That isn't quite the truth. What I'm suggesting, though, is this is an interesting way of getting a feel for how things are changing. Well worth a look.